That video gives me PTSD every time I see that thing.
I love you a lot. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you a lot. What up, gang, man? How are y'all doing, man? It is your boy, Mr. FTW himself. And I got the gang with me today, man. Y'all know what we are here for. We are here for your WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2 prediction show. Because guess what? The gang will actually be at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing our thing live and moisturized. So, you know what I'm saying? I just want to start off by introducing y'all to the gang. On my right-hand side, I got my girl, Bonafide Thundercat.
What's up, y'all? What's up? And while we at me right now, make sure y'all head to ProWrestlingTees.com and get your Family Time Wrestling Podcast t-shirt. We got me 3 colors, y'all. The Cocoa Butter Cutter color, which is the regular live for wrestling price, which is only $16.99. And then we got them in the Judgment Day colors, which is purple and black, which will only cost you $17.99. So be live and moisturized with the gang, and make sure you go to ProWrestlingTees.com and get your Family Time Wrestling Podcast t-shirt, y'all.
Yes. And right below me, I got my boy Lyle Murray, Madman. My boy Madman Lyle Murray, I would like to say. What up, brother?
Oh, it's good to be here, brother. Good to be here. I'm excited for WrestleMania. Whew, it's gonna be a blast, man.
Yes, sir. And over there in our right-hand bottom corner, we have our boy Bird with the word, aka our toxic moderator Bird. What's happening?
Oh man, you already know what it is. It's WrestleMania weekend. This weekend is gonna be very pumped. I can't wait. And let's all be honest. Let's hope Roman Reigns retain that title.
Yes,
man. Yes. What up, Paul? My man Paul texts me, man, from the Facebook side. What up, family? How are you doing, man? And with that being said, I think we're gonna go and get right into this. We ain't gonna hold back with this prediction, with our prediction show, man. And what you see right here is Saturday Night 1. And we're gonna start off with the tag team ladder match, which is what we call the car crash, because that's what we think it's gonna be, man. Which in this ladder match we have Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, Team A-Town Down Under. Then we got Team. What do the Miz and R-Truth call themselves?
Awesome Truth.
Team Truth. Awesome Truth. Okay, yes. Then we have Finn Balor and Damian Priest, the Judgment Day. And right next to them, we have DIY and Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. We also have Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods in a New Day. And last but not least, the New Catch Republic and Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. And we might have some more surprises in this match, but I just want to start off by saying, you know, who y'all got winning this match? And we're going to start off with Bonafide. Who you got, man?
Who do I got? I'm going to go for the New Catch Republic, Tyler Bates and Pete Dunne. That's who I'm going for. That's, I feel like it's their time, and I feel like they're going to get that new catch and, do what they do best and win, so that's what I'm going for. I feel like that's the most well-oiled team that could really, do the thing, so that's who I'm going for.
Okay. And with that being said, we got our girl Bonafide going with the New Catch Republic. Now let's go with our boy Loud Murray. What you got, man?
Our boy FTW Rock ain't here, so I can't. He's gonna try to accuse me of stealing his idea, but I agree with him, so I'm gonna shout it out for him. I think the titles are getting split at Mania. I think two teams are gonna claim the two separate sets of titles. I'm gonna go with Awesome Truth. I kind of want to say New Day, but I don't think they're going to do two comedic teams as both champions. So it's either going to be Judgment Day and Awesome Truth, or it's going to be Awesome Truth with Grayson Waller and Austin Theory.
Okay. Bird with the word, talk to us, man. What you got?
Well, to be honest, I don't know. It seems like I'm gonna agree with Loud Murray and FTW Rock. The titles might be getting split up. I wanted to go with the Judgment Day, but it just doesn't make sense with all the storylines that we all pondered and think that happened, and none of them came with the Judgment Day titles. So with that being said, with this new idea that the titles are being split, I really don't know. It's really going to be a fun match. I don't know who's going to win.
Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna go with I'm going with a split, just like y'all guys. But I'm gonna go with Grayson Waller and Austin Theory winning the SmackDown Tag Team titles, and Awesome Truth winning the Raw Tag Team titles. And I think that
I would say, I didn't get to do my split decision, so I'll agree with Boss Man and say Awesome Truth for Raw, but I'm still staying for SmackDown. I'm still riding with the New Catch Republic, quite honestly. I'm not Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, but they're great wrestlers, but personally they're better separate. So. And I feel like Tyler Bates and Pete Dunne, they're going to be a tag team for a long time. And I feel like they should really give them a storyline. They deserve it. They put on good shows. So I feel like they should put the titles on them as well and let them do what they do. And I feel like that's the team that's going to, bring back some prestige to it. Because, they're not no walkover team, They're not, a comedic, they don't have, they're hard-hitting wrestlers. So, they're going to be, they were already a tag team before. So it's like, I just feel like it would do it some justice and really bring some prestige and some value back onto the tag team band. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
I guess Grayson and Austin are kind of a comedic team as well, but I went with them because they're heels over anything else. Since the other team, Awesome Truth are faces, I do think it's going to be a face-heel split. They're not going to be two faces or two heels, definitely.
Yeah. And then I feel like Tyler Bates and Pete Dunne are both Triple H guys. Not saying the other guys aren't, but I feel like Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates right now, like those are like Triple H's guys. So I feel like he's gonna really make sure, like right now, this is the time to like really plug them in, So this is the grandest stage of them all. So let's do it on WrestleMania. They've already been building some momentum. So I feel like it wouldn't be, I feel like everybody would be okay with it and really, just give it a different perspective and really, let the tag titles, do what it's supposed to do. And I feel like that's the perfect team to do it with.
Okay. I feel it. And with that being said, we have, the team prediction for the tag team match. Right after that, we go into the six women's tag team match with Damage Control with Dakota Kai, Asuka, and EL Sky. I mean, not EL Sky. I'm sorry, Dakota Kai, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. I'm sorry, and they will be going against Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi. And I'm just gonna be honest. I'm going with Team Bianca. Them. I feel like they're gonna dominate this match. On fire. What you think? Talk to me.
Oh, you know, we snatching them and dragging them. You already know who I'm going with. Them my top dogs. You know, I've been thinking of a name that I want to call them. And the only name I've came up with so far was Glow in the Dark, you know, since we got the storm. You know, we just glowing in the dark, you know. In the midst of everything, you gonna get all of this greatness. You know what I mean? On every platform. You know, it's just y'all already know who I'm going with, you know. So we snatching and dragging them hoes all up and down, all up and down the ring, you know, beginning to end. You already know we got the bestest, we got the powerhouse, and then we got Naomi with, you know, she's just awesome all around, you know, the cherry on top. So the ladies are gonna do their thing. I'm not even gonna lie, this is gonna be probably my favorite match to see other than The Rock. But yeah, I'm just really excited for this match overall because I didn't see this match coming. So for it to be put together and then for it to be part of a WrestleMania, I'm very excited for all the ladies involved, even Damage Control. This is a huge match, and especially for the ladies. And we already know that it's going to be an awesome match. You know, it's not going to be any disappointment. So I think that what makes me even more excited about the match. It's like, oh, it's about to be phenomenal. You know, so yeah, but yeah, I'm going with Jade Cargill, you know, the EST and Naomi.
Okay. I feel it. So me and Bonafide on the same page. Loud Murray, talk to me. Who you got?
Same, man. Squash match. I mean, it's kind of sad because Dakota Kai is good. Kairi Sane's pretty good. And then Asuka's fucking Asuka. So, like, it shouldn't be a squash. But look at the three you're putting them against. And I was never really a big Naomi fan. She's fine. Like, sure, she has great ring ability and all that. Her gimmick just I never sold on the gimmick, personally. So, but I love me some Jade Cargill. Bianca's great. Again, though, you've got two bodybuilders and then a former, you know, cheerleader dancer who's got great dexterity, great speed, good strikes. That's the only weak link, and she's not a weak link, you know. But that's it. She's the only.
I say Naomi respectfully is the better wrestler out of them.
And it's very possible she's been doing it longer than both of them combined, you know. So I mean, Naomi's been doing it. I'm personally not sold on the gimmick, personally, but yeah. Naomi is the only one comparable in size to any of those other three women. You put Bianca and fucking Jade in there, and it's just a squash. So yeah.
Yeah, you know, this is just you know.
Bird, what you got, man?
Man, this is a clean sweep. I don't see Damage Control winning this match. There is just setting up for the feud for them. So one of the three to take the tag titles, you know, from them. So it's like I can see later down the line, Damage Control losing their all the belts to all three of the opponents that they're going to fight at WrestleMania. However you want to slice it, whoever's going to be the women's champion, whatever. But in the future, I can see those three winning the belts. So yeah. Like again, I agree with Bonafide. I'm excited for all the wrestlers. The match, but it's a squash, clean sweep on it.
See, it's like I feel like it's real. I feel like I see why y'all say it's a squash match, but I feel like it's not gonna be a squash match just because I feel like Lyle said, Naomi, or I think Bossman said, whichever one of you guys said it, that you know she's the better wrestler out the group. You know, and I feel like both Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, you know, they have their certain moves, but it's like their gimmicks and their athletic ability has gotten them over. But with Kairi Sane, Dakota Kai, and Asuka, they're all great wrestlers. So I feel like it's like an evenly well match because Jade Cargill can only do so much, you know, in the ring, you know. So it's like it's really going to take, you know, all of the women to, you know, collectively to put on a good match because it could be a total squash match, but it's like, that's just coming to like athletic wise, you know, but other than that, like, no, not really, because the Damage Control can out wrestle all them girls on the other side, you know, maybe other than Naomi, you know what I mean? So other than when it comes down to size, it's like, No, they're like, no, they're gonna, it's gonna be a squabble. It's gonna be a squabble because Kairi Sane and Oscar, they ain't no pushovers, and neither is Dakota Kai. They gonna get that mist and the what's them called, the little sticks. I can't think of the names, but but I just feel like it's not gonna be a complete squash. I really don't think that.
Yeah, I mean,
The kendo stick.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Maybe I didn't use the right word. I don't mean it's gonna be like a total sweep, like 2 moves and it's over. I mean, I mean they were gonna get the win.
Yeah,
they were gonna get the win. And I hope they don't watch them like that, because me personally, that'll probably hurt their their gimmicks, because damage control is not done. They're not gonna bring it up, not with the storyline they're going. So that was my bad. I used the wrong word.
No, I just had to defend the ladies. It's
okay. And with that being said, I think we all agree on the same page. We got Team Bianca, Jade, and Naomi winning that one. And next, we got Yeet versus No Yeet. We got Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso. And me personally, I'm going to go ahead and go with main event Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Talk to us. You got.
You already know, Yeet. I'm going to have my Yeet shirt too. Yay, we in that thing. Yay. And Lil Wayne is going to probably do main event Jey Uso song. So we going to be in that whole turn like, whoa, it's going down. I'm ready. Okay, I'm riding the wave. It's Yeet all day. It's main event Jey Uso. I'm sorry, Jimmy. Jimmy's gonna go crack some corn or something, because Jey Uso, we come for the win. That's all we do is win. So, yeah. We rolling with Jey Uso though.
Loud, talk to me. Who you got?
Jay's getting the win, even though it should be Jimmy. But it's going to be Jey, and I think this match has potential to be the best match of WrestleMania. Not just night 1, but night 2 as well. Like, this is going to be an absolute fucking banger.
Yeah. No, I
Bird, talk to me. Who you got?
Well, I think it's going to be Jimmy winning this match. Just because the bloodline, I think Solo is going to interfere somehow in this match. As much as Jey should get the win, I think Jimmy's going to get the win, just simply because Solo's going to be lurking around. And it's a quote-unquote one-on-one. But since the bloodline's been out there, have a one-on-one match. As much as I love the bloodline and love Roman Reigns, they haven't had really a one-on-one match, since they started the bloodline. So, just with that, I'm gonna have to probably give this to Jimmy. And then, that'll go along the feud that they have. The feud that they have with him. So, I think.
I like you, but you know what? It's just me. Ooh. What?
Now we kind of lost our man Bird real fast. Okay, we're gonna go on to our next match, man, which is for the Intercontinental Championship. We have our man Gunther versus Sami Zayn. I'm torn between this match because part of me wants to say Gunther retains, and I have Chad Gable, probably the reason he retains. But I guess when it's all said and done, if I got a bit house money on it, I'm gonna go Sami Zayn. Bonafide, talk to me. Who you got?
Oh man, this is probably where I'm gonna disagree with you. I'm gonna say Gunther's gonna retain, because you know what? I'm still pushing for Braun Breaker to be the one to dethrone Gunther. I feel like that's the only person that kind of really makes sense. We already know how Sami Zayn felt about, when he beat, I forgot who he beat, but the crowd wasn't really on his side. Like, we like Sami Zayn, but I feel like if he gets the belt, it's not going to be like how he would want it to feel. Like, we fuck with him, but it's like right now, it's just like, no, it's like we fuck with you, but it's like right now, he doesn't need to have a title. And I feel like they put the title on him He's not. It's not going to do what it. It's not gonna feel right for him personally. That's what I get. So it's like, yeah. No, I see Gunther retaining. Because I want to see a bloodline. I want to see a storyline with him and Braun Breaker. I feel like that's going to be it. Or I was also reading the thing where I feel like if Braun Breaker doesn't, I'm still going for Gunther, but I feel like somewhere in the long run, when they do move Ilya Dragunov up to the main, they're going to have Ilya Dragunov face against Gunther, and that's going to be the other person that's going to dethrone Gunther. But I don't feel like nobody right now is going to take the belt from Gunther. If it's not going to be Braun Breaker, then it's definitely going to be Ilya Dragunov.
Okay, loud. Talk to me. Yeah.
Oh man. If this was Chad Gable versus Gunther, I'd be saying without a doubt that Gunther's still retaining. However, it being Sammy, them wanting to give him one last WrestleMania moment, he's not going to be a world champion. He's not getting a world championship title, and we do know that they want to move Gunther up to the world or the Universal title picture, bigger and better things. Oh, this is really, really hard. But I'm going to go with you on this one. I'm going to say Sammy. I'm going to say Sammy shocks the world and redeems himself for his little girl so she can cry tears of joy this time. And blah, 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 all that stupid shit. But I think...
Looking, because even one of the people I am, the Moses, is that Moses, the man Moses?
Moses, Mark Moses.
Yeah, that man Moses, what's up? Look, y'all think it's gonna be nothing but happy endings? I really think I think we are all in for a total shock of our lives where it's gonna be, but I feel like it's gonna be more tears of disappointment.
I hope so.
Than tears of joy.
But I think the good guy Jay is gonna win, and the good guy Sammy. And I hate when the good guy wins, because in real life the good guy hardly ever, if ever, wins. So they need to be realistic. But it is still a show and a spectacle, and you got kids being majority of your revenue. So yeah, I'm going with Sammy.
Okay, Bird, talk to us, man. Who you got?
With the word.
I'm going Gunther. And the reason I'm going with Gunther is because of what Bonafide said. The person who's going to end Gunther's reign is Dragunov. I've been reading they're really, really high on Dragunov, like they were high on Gunther, and they have plans to push him the same way. So, with that being said, Gunther will retain. It will be no hurt on Sammy's character, his heat or anything he got right now.
Yeah.
I do want to say,
I got Gunther. I'm sorry. With that being said, I got Gunther.
About the Ilya thing, I do want to bring up the only reason I disagree. The only reason is because they've already had Ilya beat Gunther when he was Walter, and in not great shape. Walter, Walter was overweight, but he was still a great wrestler. But he was Walter as part of he's being a big overweight guy. His chop back then was a finisher. For people that don't understand and know, that he chopped you and it was done. That was Walter, and Ilya dethroned him as the longest reigning, damn near Roman Reigns type style, over the NXT UK Championship back then. And it held one of the best wrestling matches I have ever seen of any era.
Yeah, and it was match of the year, and that's why they're gonna redo it again.
I don't think it would have the same effect, and I don't think that he would. I don't think it had the same effect because the size difference is not there as much as it was. Two, the fact that Gunther would be ready this time. I don't think Gunther would lose this time.
Right, but that's why I feel like that's why we're going to get it again. Because
I'd
now
love to see it again, but I don't see him beating Gunther. I see Gunther redeeming himself this time when him and Ilya's paths cross again. Definitely. And for those wondering, I believe it was NXT TakeOver 30 is when that match happened. I'm not certain, but I believe it's around that time.
Yeah, man. And with that being said, we got split decisions, man. We got Bonafide and Bird going with Gunther. We got me and Lau going with Sammy. We shall see on night one. As we go on to the women's world championship, we have Mommy Rhea Ripley versus the man Becky Lynch. I'm going Rhea. I know it seems like the house of, you know what I'm saying, everything's falling down with the Judgment Day right now. But here's my thing. Rhea has had no big test since taking that title from Charlotte last year. So why would her first test be a loss? Her first big test be a loss, in my opinion. So with that being said, I got Rhea retaining the belt. Bonafide, talk to me.
Oh, yeah. Respectfully and honestly, I'm going with Mommy because I'm a Mamacita. I'm a Mamacita, so I'm going with Mommy. This is brutality. This is Rihanna. This is Rhea's time. This is Rhea's reign. But yeah, and it's Rhea's hot right now. And to take it off and have her lose to Becky is it's a bad decision. It's bad for business right now. No disrespect to Becky Lynch, but no, respectfully, everybody loves Mommy. So it's just what it is. Nobody who wants Becky Lynch as a champion. I don't know anybody, and there's nobody here to even nobody's disagreeing. But anywho, Rhea's gonna retain the belt. This is just the start to show that she's why she's a women's champion. And respectfully.
Okay, I feel you. I agree with you 100%. Lyle, talk to me. What you got, man? Me and Bonafide going real. What you got, Lyle?
If Rhea is Rihanna, I guess that makes Becky Lynch Chris Brown because that's what's gonna happen. No, I'm just fucking. I had to say that. No, FTW podcast.
The FTW podcast.
Hey, I got you covered, brother. Does not endorse domestic violence in any way, shape. Okay. I want to lean towards Becky because I do feel like it's that heroes, all the heroes, good guys win. However, y'all make some valid points, and I've been on the fence with this one. I'm going to agree with both of you. I think Mommy's always on top. So I think Rhea's going to walk out of WrestleMania. She needs this win against Becky. Then she's beaten, 2 of the 4 horsewomen at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
It's a good look.
I'm going to go with Mommy, definitely.
Bert?
Well, I cannot. I hate when they put Becky Lynch and all these. I'm tired of seeing it. So I'm gonna go with Mommy just off of that. I'm just really tired of seeing it. It's like no disrespect to Becky Lynch. She's a good talent. I'm just sick of seeing her. It's like, man, it's like they act like they don't have anybody else, which they do. A lot of people. I'm just gonna go with Mommy, and then it's like at this point with her, if she lose the title, it'd be like it wouldn't feel right. It wouldn't feel right. So not right now. So let's go, Mommy.
Yeah, Mommy's always on top.
Okay. With that being said, man, we have a 3-1 decision with that. And now we go back to the main event of Saturday Night 1, which will be Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns and The Rock.
Yes, you heard it right, people. For
I hate
those
to
living
say.
under a rock, that is the main event of night 1.
And with that being said, I'm gonna go with The Rock and Roman on this one. I'm gonna go with Rock and Roman. Bonafide, talk to me. What you got?
Oh, man, you already know. It's the people's champ. Put your ones up. I mean, it's the bloodline all day. It's the dynasty. We out here We out here doing the thing. But before we move on, I still do want to say I feel a certain type of way that this match is going to be the main event, because respectfully, it should be never mind. I'm gonna shut up. But honestly, before I shut up, I'll be conflicted and constricted, because I feel like, respectfully, it should go to one of the women. You know, one of the women should definitely main event one of the WrestleMania nights. So for it to be a tag team, and then with The Rock, it just, I feel like WWE put me in a hard position because of the things that I be standing for. And, I love The Rock, you know what I mean? But respectfully, it should be for the women. But, I'm not going to let it slide, but I just want to let them know that I don't appreciate them putting me in these compromising positions when it comes to these type of situations. But we going with The Rock and Roman Reigns, and respectfully, sorry, Cody Rhodes, but fuck Cody Rhodes. But if you still want to send me to WrestleMania, we'll definitely take those pictures. I like Stardust. So, but
on to the next with Lyle Murray. Lyle, what do you got?
I love Seth.
All right. If you got kids watching it, cover their ears, put them to bed quickly, real quick, because I got to say what I got to say about this bullshit main event that shouldn't fucking exist. It shouldn't be a match that we have to watch at all. This shouldn't have happened, but you Cody crybaby motherfuckers want him to finish his story. Not everybody's story has a happy motherfucking ending. All right, Cody's story ended last WrestleMania when he fucking lost. We didn't need this shit again. He didn't need to win back-to-back Rumbles. I swear to God, if he wins again next year to try to complete the story, I'm quitting wrestling. No, I'm not really, but that's some bullshit. Fucking no. Fuck Cody Rhodes. This match shouldn't happen. Bloodline, one's up. They better fucking win. Rock's gonna lay the smackers down on Cody's candy ass. Seth is just gonna be collateral damage. And Roman and Rock win night one, and it's going to force Cody to have to overcome Bloodline rules night two when he beats Roman. But we'll get to that night two.
Yeah.
We love you, Cody and Bert.
Yeah.
What you got?
Well, if anybody knows me, they should already know who I'm going with. I'm going with
you
Bloodline.
love Cody Rhodes and fuck CM Punk. That's what, right? That's how it goes.
No. We gonna go with the Bloodline, and they gonna win, and then it sets up for night two. It's gonna be a clean sweep for the Bloodline. I'm telling you, we just in a sixth inning, so it's time to put your ones up. Let's go Bloodline.
But they do
Alrighty, and with that being said, that is your night one. And we're not going to waste no time. We're going to jump right into night two. And night two, we have AJ Styles versus LA Knight. Yeah, I'm going with LA Knight. Talk to me, Bonafide. Who do you got?
LA Knight. Yeah, we going. It's just. I love AJ Styles. He is a phenomenal one, but it's LA Knight. Yeah, it's LA Knight's night. So that's just what it is, and that's just what it's gonna be. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, AJ, but I don't know. To be honest with you, I really don't know. I want to say LA Knight, but I'm not even gonna do AJ Styles like that, because he is a phenomenal one, and it's up in the air. It's up in the air, because AJ Styles ain't nothing to take lightly. He's nothing to take lightly, and I don't know. This might be one of the matches to be on the lookout for, to be honest with you. So, but you know what?
I was torn between the two, just because I feel like that night the OC might finally go heel also. So it's one of them things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still going LA Knight. Lara, what you think?
Oh, this is one of the hardest ones on the card for sure to like even know, because it can not a whole lot of story. There is some story, but not enough to know which way this is quite going. AJ's been on the heel cusp, kind of basically a heel since he came back. Fuck.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go LA Knight.
Yeah, I feel you. Lyle. That's how I felt. Like,
Bird, talk to me. Who you going?
Man, y'all need to stop it. This shit ain't hard. Y'all better respect AJ Styles. Y'all need to stop playing. It's still enough to go around for down the line. AJ Styles, this is his last run, probably. This is his last run, and he also rumored he might be coming out to a new theme song. So this is AJ Styles night, and it's gonna beat the hell out of LA Knight. Let's go, AJ.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Your words up for the phenomenal one.
So we got 3 yes and 1 phenomenal one. And on to the next one. We got the Philadelphia 6-man street fight, and that is Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits will go against the Final Testament, which is Karrion Kross and AOP. And I'm going finally with a Bobby Lashley and Street Profits win. I feel like it's just going to be a lot of tearing down the house right here, but I got Bobby Lashley them getting the win. And if people wondering why is this really just a match, I feel like this was the making up for Bobby Lashley last year, because he was supposed to have the thing with Bray Wyatt that led over to WrestleMania, and it never went to that. So I definitely feel like this is making up for that. So big shout out to Bobby. He's getting his moment this year, and Street Profits there on another card for WrestleMania once again. And yeah, Bonafide, talk to me. Who you going for?
Oh, I want the smoke. I want all the smoke. Profits is up. You know what I mean? We running the streets. We on the road to WrestleMania, man. So, I'm going with the Street Profits, man. And I think this is going to be a good match. I do like AOP and Karrion Kross. I'm not even going to lie. I wouldn't be mad if they did happen to pull out the win, but I'm definitely going for the Street Profits. I'm going to be extremely biased. I don't care who they were going to go against. I'm sticking with the Street Profits, and that's just what it is. I'm rocking with the Street Profits. So I just like them. I like that they finally got some new gear. I feel like they're trying to evolve and do what they got to do. And Karrion Kross, he's slowly making a little change. And AOP, like their journey's different from everybody else that's in the match. Like they came and gone. They've been gone from injury or let go, and then they decide to come back. And my thing with AOP is like I feel like I've never really got to really get to see their stories. Like their storylines is always something. So it's like I don't know with them. It's like I'll get excited for them, and then I kind of get let down. I get disappointed. So I like when profits are up. And, I want all the smoke. So
okay, Lyle, who you rocking with?
Well, of course, Karrion Kross is gonna job like he has been doing since they brought him up from NXT. So the Profits and Bobby are taking it all the way.
Okay, Bird with the word. Where you going?
Well, I would love to go for Bobby Lashley. I'm a big Bobby Lashley fan, and I like when they put them together and make the pride. But something's telling me that Karrion Kross and AOP is going to take the win on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Our boy Matt Madison from Facebook agrees with you. He says he thinks Paul Ellerly will be a good reason why they win.
Yeah, why would you bring AOP back? They've been building them up all this time, just to squash them right now. I don't think it's gonna happen, and not right now. They're building them up for a reason. I think obviously Bobby Lashley is established. And the Street Profits, in my opinion, is established too. So I don't think it'll hurt. If they lose, it wouldn't hurt anything on their end. But I think AOP is going to take this one.
Okay. So we got two, but the Street Profits and Bobby ain't two for the final testament. On to the next, man. We have the United States Championship match, which is Logan Paul, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton. And see, I knew at first, I was like, okay, Randy's probably going to win this. But here's what I thought. When I started seeing Logan on SmackDown as much as I've been seeing him, I was like, oh, yeah, Logan's full-time now for real. And that's the reason they made it a triple threat match, just to make it a feud so he can win. So I got Logan Paul retaining. What you got, Bonafide? Talk to me.
I'm going with the Viper. I'm going for the Viper. I feel like Kevin Owens, because Kevin Owens is in this match, right? You said Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, Logan Paul, and who else?
That's it. It's a triple threat.
He's been getting title shot after title shot. He just hasn't been able to, get over. He's already over, but when it comes to, this little feud with him and Logan Paul, he just doesn't necessarily get the upper hand. He doesn't get the job all the way finished. And I see what you're saying. I'm not a big Logan Paul fan, so I'm gonna go for the Viper. But I do see I do agree with what you're saying. But I'm still just gonna go with the Viper. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Loud, talk to me. What you got?
Oh, that's another one I'm kind of stuck on because I've heard conflicting things. I've heard that Logan's going to be around for a little bit, in which case he definitely retains. I've also heard that, he's getting that fight bug again and he wants to do another boxing match. And if that's the case, then it would make sense if he dropped the title because you, having done boxing yourself, that's not something you can just do part-time if you're going to take a professional fight. You got to put all you got into it. Otherwise, it's too dangerous. So I don't know. However, I know that Randy was not going to win it, unfortunately. It will be either Logan or Kevin. So I'm going to stick with you on this one. I'm going to say Logan Paul retains. I'm going to roll the dice.
Okay. Bird, what you got? Talk to him.
Well, I was kind of torn. I was thinking, like, who would win? How much sense would it make? And all this, and right now it would make sense for Kevin Owens to win it. He's, kind of been taking the back seat a little bit. It's time. I don't even know if he really had a WrestleMania moment. But Randy's not gonna win it. Not right now. He
wrestled Stone Cold. He had a moment.
What do you mean? What do you mean? He was the main event the last 2 years of WrestleMania. He wrestled Stone Cold in WrestleMania 38, and then last year him and Sammy won the tag team titles in the main event. KO is far not from winning it. I'm sorry, it's Logan Paul in my opinion. But Bird, with the word you say you got KO winning?
Yeah, I got KO.
Okay. I can dig it.
That's the word.
And with that being said, man, that's what the Bird with the word say. And with that being said, man, we go on to the WWE Women's Championship, which is probably one of the other better storylines going on right here. It is Io Sky versus Bayley. And man, I think we all right here. I don't want to speak for everybody, but I just want to say I think we're all going Bayley right here.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So I mean, if y'all guys have anything y'all want to cover over it specifically, you can more than likely take the floor.
It's about time. That's all I want to say.
Yeah.
For Bayley, it's overdue. It's about time. I love Io Sky. I really like Io Sky. I never expected her to be women's champion. So the fact that she is women's champion was fantastic. She's had the belt too long. They gave her a chance to try to be.
Okay, I gotta call you bullshit right there. You called it like 3 months ago for her to be women's champion.
I know. I know, but I didn't think she's actually going to do it. Like,
so you were. What kind of belief is that? What kind of belief is that? Like, I believe.
I like
you're a fucked up friend. I just want you to know.
Because like so many others, that have come up from it. Like I was wrong about Indy Hartwell. I thought it was time to come up, and look what she's done since she got there. I was definitely wrong.
I told you. Oh no on Indy. Oh no.
With Io, when she won the Money in the Bank, I was like, okay, but I thought either she's gonna fail or she'll win and then she'll be done a month later. I didn't think here we are at WrestleMania and she's still champion. Never did I picture that.
It went great for the storyline. I will say that.
They did. They did a fantastic job with the storyline. That's how they were able to keep her champion so long, in my opinion, because she had some okay opponents, I guess, but I can't really think of a memorable Io match she had as champion defending.
No.
That's
with that being said, we got Bayley clearing the house and becoming a new champ after that. Next, we have the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. We have Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. And I'm kind of conflicted because I think Damian Priest will lose his title on night one and come pull a Seth on Seth. And if that does not happen, I got Drew McIntyre having this moment. I got Drew winning. So I guess I can say I'm double-sided with my answers right here because if Damian doesn't come pull and a Seth on Seth, I do think we will have, you know what I'm saying, Drew winning this right here. So that's just me. What you got, Bonafide?
I feel like this is a Hail Mary, but when you was talking, I just envisioned in my mind that Drew McIntyre beats Seth Rollins, right? And then that's when Damian Priest comes and cashes in, and he pulls a Seth on a Seth. You know, Drew McIntyre gets the win at WrestleMania, but then he loses it again. So, that's what I think is going to happen. And I am absolutely, positively fantastic about that. You know, I don't want Seth to lose, but, it is what it is. So I do feel like they're going to give Drew McIntyre his win at WrestleMania, and then he's going to lose to Damian Priest. And I feel like Seth Rollins is like, he might even help, Drew McIntyre lose. Insult to injury, or even maybe even fucking CM Punk. Who knows?
Well, he will be the commentator, so we shall see. Lyle, what you got? What you got, man? Who you got winning this one?
Bonafide stole it right out of my head. That's what I've been saying. Yeah, it's definitely going to be Drew's beating Seth, and then Damian's cashing in and beating Drew. So Drew gets to be champion for 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. However long the ramp is, it takes, Damian to run down the ramp and give the briefcase to the ref and all that stuff. But yeah, Drew and then Damian.
Yeah.
Bird,
I'm really excited. Come on,
Bird.
Well, I'm finally gonna be happy that Seth is finally losing the belt. So I'm gonna go with Drew McIntyre, but I also have Damian Priest cashing in, but I don't have him winning it right at WrestleMania tonight. I have him winning it probably at the next pay-per-view or something. But
I actually had Finn Balor turning on Damian Priest at WrestleMania.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
I really do. I do think if it's a failed cash in, I think Damian Priest goes to cash in, and Finn Balor turns on him because they will lose their title night one, and it's like, oh, you think you finna get gold, and you know how they're already kind of batting head and shoulders about that, and I think that's the night they put the plug. I do think Finn Balor, and I think Lau said it best the other day, like Damian Priest's time was then, and they kind of let it pass, so it wouldn't really mean as much now. So I do feel like Damian Priest does come out there, but I do feel like Finn Balor does screw him over, and that pulls the Finn and Damian Balor thing. And then I feel like we still have a clean win from Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. So Drew's gonna hold the title, and then he's gonna hold the title, and so CM Punk, when he comes back, that's gonna be his first. Lyle. When CM Punk comes back, that's going to be his first fucking feud. CM Punk.
Oh, God.
Good.
I love it.
Play more CM Punk into retirement. Sounds great.
I love it. And with that being said, man, we go right into capping off night 2. Our final match of the night which is probably deep dessert because we don't know how it's going to end. We don't know if it's going to be a bloodline rules, or we don't know if it's going to be a regular one-on-one match with no bloodline there. But it will be Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed Universal Championship. And I said this last year, Lau, and we did this last year. And we said of course, Cody's going to lose. I mean, of course, Cody's going to win. But we'll be perfectly fine with Roman winning. I'm going to say this year once again.
Running it back.
Cody will win. But I'm perfectly fine with being wrong right here. But I do feel like this is the year that we will get Cody Rhodes finishing his story. It just sets up everything. We got the game, finish your story. Everything is finish your story, finish your story, finish your story. I think Cody finishes his story, unfortunately. Bonafide, talk to me.
I can see that, and the only reason why I see that because I feel like Roman Reigns and The Rock are going to win. They're gonna get bloodline rules, and then Cody's gonna finish his story, and I feel like one of his first title defenses is gonna be against The Rock. So I don't know, but to be honest with you, I don't care. I really don't care. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Cody can finish his story. I don't care. But I feel like Roman Reigns, I just feel like he's going to retain. But then I'm like, I don't know.
My mom said somebody need to beat the shit out The Rock.
Not beat some shit out The Rock. No.
So you going Cody or Roman?
But I'm gonna say Roman, but I could be wrong. But I'm gonna go with Roman Reigns because since they still bring up Hulk Hogan's record, I feel like since they brought it up, they're gonna use that to have him retain the belt, and then at SummerSlam or WrestleMania Backlash, then Cody's gonna be able to finish his story.
SummerSlam. It would have to be a little after SummerSlam, but so yeah.
Hopefully it gets done this year, but we shall see. Lau, what you got? Yep.
I'm gonna run it back just like last year. Cody's winning. He's finishing his story. Roman's gonna lose, but what I think the main reason is not just so he can finish his story. I don't think Cody's gonna be champion longer than 3 to 5 months tops. I really don't feel like he'll be champion very long. But what this does by Roman, he can go on vacation and leave. If The Rock really is back, to do more stuff than just this WrestleMania, which is what all reports are saying. He's not a full-time wrestler, but he's back to do more. Rock can kind of step in and manage the bloodline while Roman's out. So it doesn't necessarily even mean the bloodline has to go kaput altogether and we have to never see the bloodline. So they're still working all kinds of different stories and webs. Plus, I do believe that Monday Night Raw will see the debut of Uncle Howdy, Bo, however he's going to be presented, and carrying on the legacy of Bray Wyatt, which brings a whole new big bad into the whole, into the universe. Even though the crowd's going to love it and be cheering, because in honor of Bray, I still think it's going to be a heel faction. So a heel faction has to fall with Judgment Day pretty much crumbling and falling. I think they might keep the bloodline around. Another reason why The Rock could step into while Roman's out, which sets when Roman comes back and tries to step back in. Rock's like, no, that's okay. Sets up their feud for next year's Mania. But I'm going Cody.
Bird with the word, talk to me.
I want to know.
Listen, can we stop with this? Cody is not finishing the story. He will finish his story, but it will not be before the Tribal Chief break Hulk Hogan's record. Some people want to say this is the reason why Cody lost in the first place, and I personally don't. Even if they wasn't saying that he wasn't going to win last year, in my opinion, but they are really sold on Roman Reigns beating the record. And he won't beat the record until after SummerSlam. And so that's when Cody will have his moment that he, in his contract or whatever the case may be, or winning the title is at SummerSlam. So, with that being said, I'm going with the Tribal Chief again, and I cannot wait until the bell rings. Man, it's gonna be so sweet, so sweet.
Well, there you go, and there you have it. You have had the FTW WrestleMania predictions for night 1 and night 2. You have got the help, you know what I'm saying? We thank all you guys for joining. I've seen a bunch of you guys on the Instagram side, a bunch of you guys on the Facebook side, some on the YouTube side. I want to thank all you guys for joining. But most importantly, you know what I'm saying? If you had any predictions, like I said, hit them in them comments, man, so we can holler at you guys. You know what I'm saying? As we're getting ready to close out, I just want to let you guys know, come back right here in a few hours for the Get Litty NXT review, where it be me and your girl Bonafide Thundercat. And yeah, with that being said, man, thank you guys for joining. As we close out with the gang, Bonafide Thundercat, Loud Murray, Bird with the word, the toxic moderator, and I'm Mr. FTW himself. I thank y'all guys for joining, and we are out.